Kia ora, my name is Quartz563, and this is my entry for the Adventure Quest World's Anything Goes contest. For my entry, I have decided to create a digital version of the original Adventure Quest World's Anything Goes Battleon card game, complete with online multiplayer and virtual lobby systems. Before you are two screens of the client, side by side, to try to show you what it would look like. This is currently running on a server on my local computer, but it can be spinned up to be run on an online server as well. So, to start off with, we'll enter in our names of the players. I'll do Quartz563 my name, and for ease of use, we'll put an Artix as the second one. Quartz will create a lobby of just two players. Artix will join the lobby using the randomly generated lobby code, which can be passed out to friends. There we go, and we start the game. The interface here, as you can see, we have the general stats of the phase, your attack, the enchantments, what pet you've got equipped, what enchantments will be on the pet, the kind of armor you'll have, your health, etc, etc. Up here we have the various stats of the game. We have the various players. The system can support up to 4 players at the moment. Each player will have what their HP is, their name, the pet they have equipped, the armor they have equipped, and how many cards they've got in hand. And we have the stats for the deck and discard deck. There are officially 110 cards in the base deck. However, due to implementation purposes, I could only implement 109. The draw your card could not be included in, as I do not have the capabilities to add drawing functions into this yet. Now, this is still quite in beta. The system has a few weird bugs in it that I am yet to still work out the full kinks of. But beyond that, it is playable in a state. So, we'll start off with a nice... Right now we're in the pick up and discard phase, so we can discard cards and pick them up here. I think there is a slight bug here where discarding cards doesn't always work, depending on the card type. I will try and fix that when I have the time. But for now, we will just move forward into the Anytime Pre. This is the stage you use for playing anytime cards that are not attack and defense, such as equipping armor and pets. So we'll equip Chuckles here as our pet, and we'll move forward to attack and defend. This is where we can stage our attack, then place all the enchantments. So we'll stage an attack with the darkness spell with 1 attack, and we'll add the coated in snake venom enchantment, which is 1 damage plus poisoned. And we'll enchant our main attack, darkness. That comes for an attack of 2 so far. Here we see with super speed, haste enchantment, damage 1, and we'll enchant that onto Chuckles. Down here you can see there is the attack and of all the creatures. So we've got 2 attack from the damage of our spell and the 1 enchantment, and 1 here represents how much extra damage our pet will be doing. In later editions it will just include the actual number, but I forgot it for some reason. Okay, and then we'll confirm our attack. Artix will then ask if they want to enchant the attack as well, pursuant to the rule that allows anyone to enchant anyone else's attack. We'll do no. Do we want to play a defense card? Yes, we do. And because it's a spell attack, we'll be able to use our spell shield. We'll block it there and do... we'll block the spell attack, but we'll still take 2 from the pet damage. And then we come down to Artix's turn. We'll see here, he's still got the 7 cards. We'll go into Anytime Pre. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, took some cards away. Wonder if that was a... Oh yes, that would have been one of the special effects of the cards. Alright. So we'll equip the Twilly pet. Then we'll play Grasping Roots next, and then we'll enchant it using Wind Power and Grasping Roots, and we'll make another enchantment faster than you can see, and we'll enchant it onto Twilly, and we'll confirm that. Do we want to play a defense card? Yes, we do. We'll laugh in the face of danger. As Artix has a counter card, he has the ability to counter that. We'll say, yes, we do want to counter that, and we'll use Cicero's Disturbing Grin. Cool. And because that no other counter cards are in the hands of any other players, it would resolve itself completely and nullify the counter, which means nullify the block, sorry, which means Quartz takes all that full damage. When it comes to the adding of multiple counters, the counter system will continuously stack for each counter until each player has no counters left, or there are no further counters left in the whole deck. So, and as we see, this will just happen more and more. We'll go attack and defend. We're gonna stage, I think stage a pretty big attack as well. Yeah, with 5 damage. And we'll confirm that. Play +1 pet damage. This is another. Yes, we do want. We'll parry all of that. So that entire damage is negated because there is no further counter cards. And we continue back and forth all the way until eventually one person wins. So we'll just continue forward. We'll just confirm. Play defense card, no. One of the more visual bugs down here is that unfortunately I need to keep track of the pets. Despite their being pet equipped, they're not quote-unquote staged with the rest of the attack. And it's just more of a visual bug than anything else, I'm afraid. This has been quite a complicated system due to the rule set, and I am not entirely sure what things have been missed out due to the nature of the anytime rule set, which causes some interesting problems, so to speak. So Quartz has just equipped Jimmy the Eye. That allows the pet ability to see what the next spell card is at the top of the deck. That we see that's the Dragon's Breath spell, so we know that Artix will get that next. And now we'll go into the next one. We'll do Lightning. That's the only one we have, so we'll confirm that. And we'll make, because of Lightning Strike's special ability, we're going to force the pet to be discarded from Artix as well. So, away we go again and again. We'll see that we've got the Dragon's Breath, big 100k, and that is purified by the light as well. We don't have any pets, so we're going to do for a bit of a big risky play, and we will going to do the big 100k sword with no enchantments on it, because that would give us a -4 penalty. We're going to say no in the entrance of speed, and then we're going to go back to the next turn. We see there's quite a few pet options here, but I quite like my Jimmy the Eye pet, and so we'll move on to Ice Shard as the next and only thing. We don't have any enchantments, and we'll confirm that attack. No, we don't want to enchant, and the pet damage is just taken through. It's now Artix's turn. We see there's Group Heal, Swordfish, Dragon's Breath, but we want to pick up our next cards, and we see the Necrotic Blade of Doom. For this instance, I think we will do Swordfish there, and we'll do Purified by the Light as well. Confirm, no, and there's 3 damage left. Now, next round, as you can see down here, we've got the round count as well, so we know how fast we're going. During an actual game, this could probably go a lot faster, but as I'm trying to type, talk, and play a game at the same time, it can take a wee bit longer for me. There we go. As for the last things, I think we'll equip the Paladin armor here in Arctics. We will then move to attack and defend. We will equip the Blinding Light of Destiny as a nice little nod. We see that it does attack of 4. We'll confirm that. No. And they've won the game. And that takes us back out to the lobby. As you can see, you can just restage up new games again and again. This system should handle multiple concurrent games at any time. And that is my entry. I've spent quite a lot of time working on this. The original card game is out of stock on Hero Mart, and so I had a distinct desire to play it, and I can't get the card game anymore. I did have it when I was a young kid, but due to circumstances, I have lost the actual box with the original card games in them. So the reason why, that's kind of why I made this. I wanted to play it. I have several friends who wanted to play it as well, after I told them the wackiness of the rule set. I know that for a fact that there are people in the Artix Games Discords that I'm in who have wanted to play it but could not get the cards due to shipping reasons. And I think it is just a pretty fun system. The tools I used for this it was mainly just IntelliJ Studio. That is the main Java development platform that I used. As you can see, this is you might not be able to see it, but there's a little Java icon here. This is entirely developed in Java, using my experience from university. What else am I missing? No, I believe that is everything. So, I hope you've liked my entry. I understand there are quite a few other ones, and I hope that they're all as high quality, or I hope that mine is as high quality as those ones as well. Alright, well, thank you very much, and battle on.